All right, 7.1. All right, find the sum of the measure of the interior angles of the indicated convex polygon. So a nonagon means a 9-sided figure. So the formula is 9 minus 2 times 180. So that is 1260 degrees. 16gon just means a 16-sided figure. So you're going to subtract 2, multiply by 180, and that gives you 2,520 degrees on the inside of that shape. Okay, we're going to find the sum of the measure of the interior angles given this many degrees. So knowing that it's n minus 2 times 180 equals 720, we're working backwards. So first off, we're going to divide by 180. So that's n minus 2 equals 4. Then we add 2 to both sides, and that means it is a 6-sided figure. Now, some of you might distribute the 180, and that's fine. You'd have 180 minus 360. You'd add 360 to 720, get 1080. And then when you divide by 180, you'd get 6. So 2 ways to do it. I prefer just get rid of the 180 first. So again, we have n minus 2 times 180 equals 2520. Just dividing by 180. That's 14. And when you add 2, you get a 16-sided figure. Which, if you notice, number 5, 16 and 2520, this is just working the opposite direction. Okay, find the value of x. So again, first off, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 sides. It's a quadrilateral. Now, hopefully you just know a quadrilateral has 360 degrees. Think of a square. But if you didn't, you do n minus 2, n being 4, times 180, and that'd be 360 degrees. Okay? Now, that means x plus 100 plus 130 plus 66 equals 360 degrees. If we add these together, it's 296. And if we subtract 296 from both sides, we would find out that x is 64 degrees. Okay. Again, we know this is a 1, 2, 3, 4-sided figure. So x plus 29 plus 154 plus 88 is again going to equal 360. This is 271 when we add these numbers together. And if we subtract, we get 89 degrees. Now here we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-sided figure, which, if you notice up here, 6 sides is 720. But again, we could do 6 minus 2 times 180 and get 720. Just using your resources. And again, we're going to just add these up. So x plus 158 plus 124 plus 120 plus 146 plus 102 equals 720. If we add all these numbers up, we get 650. And if we subtract 650, we get 70 degrees. Over here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, we already know that's 720 degrees. So x plus 121 plus 96 plus 101 plus 162 plus this right here, don't forget, is 90. Ran out of room, equals 720. If you add all those together, you get 570. Now when you subtract 570, you get 150 degrees. Okay, 19 takes it a little bit, another level, a little trickier. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're going to figure out how many degrees that is. 5 minus 2, which is 3, times 180 means there is 540 degrees in this shape. Now this is 90. Okay, so let's figure out what's left. Let's just call this x and let's call this x. Two ways to do this. You could just take 540 minus this, minus this, minus this, and then split evenly, divide by 2, but algebraically it looks like this. 2x plus 164 plus 102 plus 90 equals 540. So 2x plus, if we add 164 plus 102 plus 90, we get 356. Now if we subtract 356, we end up with 184, and divide by 2, that tells us that x is 92 degrees. So each of these right here are 92. Right, same thing over here. We have two that are the same, so let's call that x, and that's the same thing. So 2x plus 90 plus 99 plus 171 plus 159 equals, let's see how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we know that's 720 because we've done it before. We're going to add these together. We're going to get 2x, plus 519. Subtract 519, and that gives us 201. And if we divide by 2, we get 100.5. And yes, it's okay to get decimals. Each of those angles is 100.5 degrees, 100.5. All right, so remember, when we're talking about the angles outside of a shape, the outside is 360 degrees. So basically, here we're just going to do x plus 65 plus 106 plus 78 equals 360. That gives us 249. And I subtract that, x is 111. Okay, same thing here. It does not matter how many sides there are. It's always 360. So here we have 5x plus 71 plus 85 plus 44, again equaling 360. 5x plus 200 equals 360. We subtract 200, we get 160. And if we divide by 5, x is 32. Now notice x is 32. It's not 32 degrees because we'd have to plug in 32 here and here to find out the degrees. Here, x was 111 degrees because there was a degree answer. All right, find the measure of each interior angle and each exterior angle of the indicated regular polygon. Okay, so first we're going to do a pentagon. It's 5 minus 2 times 180. And that's 540. Now that, remember, is the sum. So then we divide by 5 to find out 108 interior for each angle. So remember, this is the sum, all the inside, and we divide by how many there are to get 108. And then since every one of these interior angles and the exterior angles form a straight line, they are supplementary. So if we just do 180 minus 108, that's a 72 degree exterior angle. So over here, 45 minus 2 times 180 is 7740. Again, then that's the sum. So we're going to divide by the number of sides, which is 45, and find out that that's 172 degrees interior angle. If we subtract that from 180, that's an 8-degree exterior angle. And last few problems. The floor of the gazebo is shaped as a regular decagon. That's a 10-sided shape. Find the measure of each interior angle and exterior angle. So this is the same problem. We just need to know what a decagon was. So 10 minus 2, which is 8, times 180 is 1440. Divide that by 10. That's 144 degrees interior. If we subtract that from 180, that's 36 degrees exterior. Okay. And 37, 38. It says, find the number of sides for the regular polygon described. Okay, so each interior angle has a measure of 156. So again, 180 minus 156 is 24 degrees. So that's the exterior angle right there. Now, we know that there's 360 degrees divided by the number of sides, and that will be the 24-degree angle. So that's 24, n equals 360. So n is 15. Okay, here we already know the exterior, so we do the same thing. 360 divided by n equals 9. 9n equals 360. So n is 40. Now you may have seen a shortcut that you really can just divide 360 by the exterior and it will get you there. It's the same answer.